You are here because something greater than coincidence placed this message in your path, Virgo. Take a breath and feel the truth of that. There is a reason your eyes found this moment, a reason your heart stirred before you even began reading. You were chosen to hear this, not in a dramatic way, but in the quiet, divine way life works when it wants to reach someone who is finally ready. And you are ready, more than you realize. There is a shift around you now, subtle but undeniable. You've felt it in small ways, a change in your pace, a tug in your intuition, a sense that something is rearranging beneath the surface of your daily life. It may feel like anticipation, or restlessness, or a soft whisper you can't quite put into words. But it's real, and it's not happening to you by accident. You've been moving through a phase of internal preparation, guided gently by your higher self, even in moments when you felt disconnected. Every doubt, every desire, every pause, every spark has been part of aligning you with this message. You didn't simply click, scroll, or stumble. You were guided. Because the change approaching you needed your awareness to be open, your energy to be steady, and your heart to be willing. And now, here you are. This moment marks the beginning of a deeper recognition that the universe has been signaling you, nudging you, attuning you to a new chapter. You were chosen to hear this because the shift within you is reaching a point where it can finally be understood. You're not imagining the difference in the air around you. You're not imagining the subtle clarity rising within your thoughts. A transformation has started, and your spirit has already stepped into it. Feel how your breath settles differently now. Feel how your awareness widens, even slightly. That is the first sign. That is the opening. Because the truth is simple, Virgo, you are crossing into a timeline of real change. Change you can feel, change you can sense, change that has already begun shaping the path under your feet. And as this realization anchors itself gently within you, the deeper reason for this timing begins to reveal itself. The timing of this message is not random, Virgo. It arrives now because your inner and outer worlds are aligning in a way they haven't before. Life has been shifting you, gently, subtly, toward a moment of awareness where you could finally recognize the change unfolding within you. You may have sensed it as curiosity, restlessness, a need to reflect, or even a quiet pull toward something you couldn't name. All of these sensations were signals preparing you for this very moment. The universe speaks most clearly when you're ready to listen, and right now, your spirit is more receptive than it has been in a long time. This is why the message appears now and not months ago, not years ago, not at another point in your journey. You had to reach a certain emotional maturity, a deeper clarity, a softer openness. And now that you have, the truth can finally reach you. The changes in your energy haven't been accidental either. They've been orchestrated by your intuition, by patterns you've outgrown, by dreams you can no longer suppress. Perhaps you've noticed synchronicities, a number repeating, a thought reflected back to you through someone else's words, a sudden insight in a quiet moment. These were not coincidences. They were breadcrumbs leading you here. You were chosen to hear this now because the shift around you is becoming impossible to ignore. The old cycle is loosening its grip. The new one is pressing forward. Life is rearranging paths, people, and opportunities to match the person you are becoming. What once felt stuck is beginning to move. What once felt confusing is starting to make sense in unexpected ways. And though you may still feel the edges of uncertainty, there is a deeper steadiness forming beneath it. A knowing that something important is unfolding, that you're stepping into a phase of clarity you've been craving. This moment, this message, this timing, all of it is part of a larger orchestration meant to open a door inside you. And now that you understand the timing, it's time to recognize the gifts within you that are awakening because of it. There is something awakening within you now, Virgo. Something subtle yet powerful. Something that has been preparing itself quietly beneath your daily thoughts. Your inner light, long muted by responsibility, precision, and self-expectation, is beginning to glow in a new way. It's not a sudden flash, it's a steady illumination, the kind that reveals truths gently and without force. You may already feel it, the growing clarity, the sharper intuition, the heightened awareness of what aligns with you and what no longer does. One of your greatest gifts, discernment, is becoming more refined. You're noticing things differently. You're sensing energy shifts faster. You're reading situations with a deeper accuracy that even surprises you at times. This isn't overthinking. It's your intuitive intelligence rising to the surface, helping you navigate the changes ahead with grace and precision. Another gift unfolding is your emotional insight. You have always been perceptive, but now your emotional sensitivity is transforming into a form of spiritual guidance. You don't just feel emotions, you interpret them. You understand what they're pointing to. You can sense the difference between fear and intuition, between doubt and truth. This clarity is awakening because you're stepping into a cycle that requires a more intuitive version of yourself. Your ability to sense subtle patterns is also gaining strength. Suddenly, connections between events, conversations, and signs feel more obvious. You're seeing meaning where you once saw coincidence. This is not imagination. It is awareness. The universe is communicating more clearly because you are finally tuned to the right frequency to receive. These gifts aren't appearing randomly. They're activating because you're entering a moment of your life where they will be essential. Tools that help you choose with confidence, navigate with intuition, and trust your deeper knowing as the path unfolds. And the more you acknowledge these gifts, the stronger they become. You're not becoming someone new. You're becoming more yourself. Feel the shift in your chest, the quiet certainty forming at the edge of your intuition. These awakenings are the foundation of the change you're stepping into. And as these inner gifts rise, the first reveal of the new path begins to take shape right in front of you. A doorway is forming before you now, Virgo. Not a physical one, but an inner threshold where your past and future meet in quiet conversation. You may feel it as a shift in your breathing, a sense of possibility in your chest, or an unexplainable knowing that something in your life is beginning to turn. This doorway does not appear with urgency. It appears with invitation. It asks you not to rush, but to notice. The first reveal of your new path is subtle, yet unmistakable. Choices are emerging. Some are small, almost invisible. Others sit at the edge of your awareness like unopened envelopes, carrying messages you can feel before you read. These choices are not tests. They are openings, each one pointing toward a direction that aligns with the awakened gifts rising inside you. Life may be showing you new possibilities, a shift in relationships, a spark of inspiration, a desire to reorganize your routines, a calling to step into something bigger than before. These are early signs of the chapter ahead, and though they may appear scattered, they are connected by one truth: the change you feel is real. Move through this with gentleness. Align your mind with your words with your actions, and your actions with your intuition. This alignment is the key that unlocks the doorway. When your inner world matches your outer steps, the path becomes unmistakably clear. As you walk, symbols will guide you. Perhaps the color gold begins to appear more often, signifying illumination and confidence. Maybe a small creature like a ladybug crosses your path, representing protection and small miracles. Or you might notice the number 9 repeating, whispering of endings that make space for beginnings. These signs are confirmations that you are moving in harmony with the unfolding energy. This first doorway asks only one thing of you: presence. The more you pay attention, the more the path reveals itself. You are not stepping into the unknown blindly. You are being guided with precision, with care, with timing that has been crafted around your awakening. And as this doorway opens wider, something deeper begins to rise through the energy around you. The unmistakable shift that proves the transformation is already taking root. The energy surrounding you now is shifting, Virgo, gently but unmistakably, like the atmosphere changing before dawn breaks. This is not theoretical, not symbolic, not someday. The change is already rooting itself into your life, weaving through your thoughts, your emotions, your environment. You may have noticed it in subtle waves, a sudden urge to release something heavy, a desire to reorganize your inner world, or an unexpected moment of clarity that seemed to come from nowhere. These are signs that the transformation is real. Your spirit is rising into a higher frequency, adjusting itself to a new rhythm, one that feels cleaner, quieter, more aligned. You might feel a shift in your emotional landscape. Old fears loosening, intuition sharpening, or a sense of inner calm arriving even when nothing external explains it. This is the recalibration taking place deep within you. You are syncing with a future version of yourself who has already stepped into her next chapter. At times, you may feel unusual sensations, bright dreams, sudden insights, moments of emotional sensitivity, or an inner restlessness that nudges you toward change. These are not disruptions. They are symptoms of expansion. You are shedding outdated energies and making space for something truer, lighter, and more aligned with who you are becoming. This energetic shift is not happening to you. It is happening for you. It is guiding you into a reality where your gifts have room to breathe and your intuition has space to speak. You are moving from irritation to clarity, from stagnation to flow, from questioning to knowing. The change is real because you can feel it not only in your mind, but in your body, your breath, your spirit. And although this transformation is gentle, it is powerful. It rearranges the inner architecture of your life, making space for opportunities that match your new frequency. You may begin to attract people who reflect your growth, ideas that excite your heart, or signs that confirm you are being guided step by step. This shift is the foundation of what comes next. Because with your energy rising, the universe begins sending clearer, louder, more specific signs designed just for you. And those signs are about to reveal themselves in threes. Now that your energy has risen into a clearer, more receptive state, Virgo, the universe begins to communicate with you in a language made of signs, subtle, symbolic, and precise. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. And they will arrive in threes, forming a sequence meant to guide you through the new phase unfolding before you. The first sign may appear as an animal messenger, perhaps a butterfly, a hummingbird, or a fox crossing your awareness. Each carries a different message, but all share one truth. Transformation is in motion. A butterfly speaks of rebirth, a hummingbird of joy returning, a fox of wisdom and adaptability. Whichever one finds you first does so intentionally, and your body will recognize its meaning before your mind does. The second sign often shows up through numbers repeating themselves: 11, 9, 3, or even combinations like 11 wands or 3 trays. These numbers echo the rhythm of your awakening. They remind you that you are aligning with a path already shaped by your higher self. When these numbers appear, pause for a heartbeat. It is the universe calling your attention to the moment, urging you to listen. The third sign may come through objects or symbols placed carefully in your path. A feather, a key, a coin, a sudden flash of light catching your eye. These signs carry a grounding energy, reminding you that spiritual guidance can show up in physical form. A feather whispers of protection. A key suggests new opportunities opening. A coin hints at abundance and worthiness. None of these signs are accidental. These three signs together form a message. You are guided. You are supported. You are not navigating this change alone. Pay attention to the sign that resonates most deeply. Your reaction to it, whether curiosity, comfort, or a quiet sense of recognition, is the universe's way of confirming the realness of your transformation. And as these signs gather around you, reinforcing what your spirit already knows, they begin to point towards something even greater. The blessings and alignments preparing to enter your life as a result of this very shift. The signs gathering around you now are not merely gentle nudges, Virgo. They are the early echoes of blessings beginning to take form. This change you've been sensing is not abstract, not distant, not symbolic. It is becoming real in your life, in ways both subtle and unmistakable. You may already feel the first shifts, new ideas awakening, certain relationships feeling lighter, unexpected clarity settling into decisions that once felt tangled. These are the first movements of alignment. As your energy rises, opportunities begin to reorganize themselves around you. Situations that once felt stagnant start to loosen. Paths that were unclear begin to brighten. You may find yourself having conversations that open doors, hearing words that touch a part of you that had been waiting, or feeling a renewed sense of confidence where doubt once lived. These are not random improvements. They are blessings responding to your transformation. You might notice more synchronicities, moments when life feels choreographed, as if something unseen is placing the right things in front of you at the exact right time. Someone reaches out just when you needed reassurance. An idea arrives exactly when your spirit asks for direction. A possibility unfolds the moment you choose to release something outdated. This is the universe aligning with you, not by force, but by resonance. Of course, every shift brings gentle challenges. There may be moments when old patterns try to return, when doubts flicker in the corner of your mind, when impatience surfaces as you wait for things to solidify. These are not setbacks. They are echoes of a chapter you are already leaving behind. When they appear, breathe. You are not going backward. You are simply adjusting to the new altitude of your life. What lies ahead is brighter than what you are releasing. The blessings approaching you are not temporary, they are foundational. They carry stability, clarity, emotional peace, and inner expansion. They align with your growth, your intuition, your newfound awareness. And each step you take in this direction strengthens the path beneath your feet. Because as these blessings unfold, the universe asks something gentle of you, a deepening of alignment, a shift in how you show up, a readiness to step fully into what you are now calling in. As the blessings of this new cycle gather around you, Virgo, the universe now invites you into a deeper level of participation, not through pressure, but through alignment. Change does not happen to you, it happens with you. And this chapter unfolds as a reminder that your choices, intentions, and inner state shape the reality you are stepping into. There is a gentle responsibility in receiving what you have been calling in. Not the heavy kind, not the demanding kind, rather, the sacred kind. The kind that asks you to meet your future halfway, to honor your own growth by aligning your daily life with the person you are becoming. This is where routine, grounding, and intentional presence become powerful tools. Your path ahead asks for clarity, not rigidity, not perfection, clarity, a clear intention, a clear heart, a clear willingness to release what no longer resonates. This may show up as the need to simplify your environment, to create healthier boundaries, to speak more honestly, or to act from intuition rather than fear. These small acts refine your vibration, allowing your blessings to take root without distortion. Let yourself release old patterns now, the self-doubt that kept you small, the habits that drained your energy, the fears that circled you into hesitation. These are remnants of a version of you that no longer holds authority. You are stepping into a timeline that requires trust in your own voice, in your own instincts, in your own readiness. Think of your energy as a mirror. What you project is reflected. What you believe is echoed. What you hold within becomes the foundation of what you attract. When you choose alignment, the world around you begins to align itself in response. When you choose peace, new opportunities arrive without resistance. When you choose authenticity, the right people gravitate toward you naturally. This is the quiet mastery of your new chapter, understanding that every shift within you ripples outward. And as you continue stepping into this alignment, calm, intentional, attuned, the universe prepares one final message, A confirmation so clear and personal that it anchors everything you have felt until now. A final confirmation approaches you now, Virgo. A sign chosen specifically for you. One that carries a resonance so deep it settles into your spirit the moment you encounter it. This sign does not arrive loudly. It arrives with grace, with timing, with unmistakable clarity. It may appear as a feather crossing your path, a repeating number glowing at the exact moment you need reassurance, or a small symbol that seems to follow you from place to place. However it comes, you will know. Your heart will recognize it instantly. This confirmation marks the moment when the change within you becomes undeniable. All the subtle shifts you've been feeling, the heightened intuition, the emotional clarity, the new awareness, begin to crystallize into understanding. You realize that you are no longer who you were even a short time ago. Something has awakened, something has shifted, something is aligning your life in ways you may not yet fully comprehend. This sign is meant to anchor you. It is the universe's gentle way of saying, "Yes, Virgo, you heard correctly. You sensed correctly. You are on the right path." It validates your growth, affirms your intuition, and strengthens your belief in the timing unfolding before you. It proves that the transformation you feel is not imagined. It is real, tangible, and divinely guided. You may notice that once this final sign appears, certain things in your life begin to move more quickly. Opportunities open. Answers arrive. Obstacles dissolve with surprising ease. This is because your energy is now aligned with your new direction. You are no longer resisting the shift. You are participating in it. You are allowing yourself to evolve into the version of you that your future has been calling forth. The sign also marks the closing of an old cycle. It acknowledges the release of patterns that once held you back, the shedding of limitations that no longer serve you, the healing of wounds that once shaped your choices. As this chapter closes, the air around you becomes lighter, clearer, more spacious, ready to hold what comes next. And what comes next is guided, protected, and beautifully aligned. Because as this final sign settles into your awareness, the universe extends one last blessing. A closing message meant to support you as you step fully into the life that is waiting to unfold. As you step into this final chapter, Virgo, a gentle blessing begins to surround your path. Soft like morning light, steady like a quiet promise whispered directly to your spirit. You have walked through awakening, through signs, through alignment, and through realization. Now the universe envelopes you with a sense of protection and assurance, reminding you that everything unfolding ahead is guided with intention and care. The change within you is no longer subtle. It hums through your thoughts, steadies your emotions, and clarifies the choices you feel drawn to make. You are entering a phase where your inner world and outer world begin to reflect one another with increasing harmony. What you feel, you attract. What you believe, you create. What you allow, you become. This is the quiet power of the transformation you have embraced. This moment serves as a blessing, a seal on the work you've done and the growth you've allowed. You may feel a gentle warmth in your chest or a sense of calm spreading through you as you read these words. That feeling is real. It is your spirit aligning with what it has known all along. You are ready to move forward. You are ready to receive. You are ready for the next version of your life. Your path is protected, not in a way that shields you from every difficulty, but in a way that ensures every experience will guide, refine, and support your evolution. You are watched over by forces that see beyond what you can see, guiding you with precision and tenderness. You are not stepping ahead blindly. You are stepping ahead accompanied. As the new cycle begins, know this: the change is not only real, it is lasting. It will ripple through the coming days, weeks, and months in ways that bring clarity, opportunity, connection, and a renewed sense of purpose. You are entering a chapter where your intuition speaks louder, your direction feels clearer, and your heart feels lighter. Carry this blessing with you. Let it anchor your steps, soften your fears, and open your spirit to what is coming. Everything you have moved through has led to this point. Everything you are becoming will lead you further still. You were chosen to hear this. You were chosen to change. And now, Virgo, your new beginning unfolds.